Alright, so we are going to take the plugs out. Now this accumulator that I was talking about before, so we just dumped the pressure and it's going to come back up, and what we're looking for is that, again, the numbers are within limits, so between 800 900-ish, and it looks like it's pretty much where it needs to be. And here's your hydraulic reservoir. Down here we have our static ports for the left side, pitot tube. Behind this lovely piece is the radome. This is our O2 burst disc. And our emergency reservoir, we have one for the brakes and another one for the gear here. So we have both pressures, again, making sure that they're within limits, and it looks like they are. And another set of static ports. And this is for our air data computer. This is what gives us altitude information, and we use that also for airspeed calculations as well. This is our stall warning. This is not an AOA. I really wish they had one on this plane, but this is particularly just for the stall warning. As you can see, this airplane has de-ice boots. We do not have a hot wing for anti-ice or de-icing capability. And we're just checking for the overall condition of the wings, make sure the flight controls are free and correct, flaps don't move. Here's our speed brakes. External power receptacle, we normally don't do GPU starts, but that's where we would hook up if we did. Checking for our oil, and inside of here, you probably can't see it, but there's a little looking window that we're looking through, and what we're making sure there's no red plunger. Basically what that means is that the oil has bypassed the filter, which isn't good, and there's no enunciator in the airplane, so we have to check that before and after each flight. And we have the blade for the generator, compressor blades. That little thing in the top there is the T2 probe for our FADEC air inlet, making sure that's unobstructed. We have static ports now for our FADEC for the right engine. This is the outlet for the AC, inlet for the cabin air. And we're checking the overall condition of the tail assembly. Horizontal stabilizer, vertical stabilizer, trim. What? Welcome to our humble abode. We've got a few pre-flight checks we got to do first. So, check and see if the standby battery is working. Good. We got 2 green lights. Battery disconnect is on, so that should not run, which is correct. There we go. And what you just heard is the hydraulic power pack for the accumulators. The brake system on this airplane is somewhat funky. You have to have electrical power, and the hydraulic pump builds pressure, and when you tap the brakes, it takes pressure away from those accumulators. So if you run out of electrical power, you actually run out of your brakes, except for a emergency brake system right down here. Alright, so turn the O2 on, and these enunciators are normal for what we got on the airplane. Alright, so we've got 1,000 pounds, and we've got to get a fuel number to line text in a second here, and I'll show you a trick how to do that fairly quickly. Next thing we're going to do here is our rotary test. So we're looking for left engine fire, right engine fire, as well as master warning, obnoxious landing gear. There's the autopilot test, and we've got cabin out, master, caution, and warning. Another obnoxious sound, stall warning, that works. Flaps, we're looking for an X, and that goes away. Overspeed, another obnoxious sound. Anti-skid, we're looking for the anti-skid, no tire spin down, reset that.
TOS system test, okay.
Why, thank you. Alright, and then the rest of the annunciators here. So, standby battery, announcer audio panel, and our cabin dump. And then we shouldn't see anything for the rest of these. Alright, next thing we want to do is test, make sure the wing and stab heat works. Well, more of the annunciators. After about 6 seconds, we're looking for these. We'll reset that. And in order to reset the stall warning high, we have to go to reset and then back off. And lastly, we double check our emergency works. Alright, everything goes from the MFD to the PFD, as well as our engine indicating system, and our standby batteries discharging with 2 green lights. We're hitting the starter, giving it fuel. We've got ignition, looking for light off. We've got ITT rise, core is turning, fan is turning. And we're looking for hot starts or hung starts. Our ITT limit is way up here. And that's why I'm keeping my hand on the throttle. Alright, volts and amps are coming up. And the logic resets for a stall warning heater, so we can acknowledge that. And we bring the power up to about 57, 58% N2. And what that does, it gives us a higher amperage limit, because we discharge about 1,000 amps when we start. So we're looking for 100 or less before we can start. Alright, there it is, starting the right. There's starter, giving it fuel, ignition, light off, ITT rise, core is turning, fan is turning, looking for hot starts or hung starts. Alright, we got stabilized idle on both engines, oil temperature and pressure in the green, volts and amps are where they're supposed to, 28 volts, looks good. I'm going to turn the left gen off. Okay, we can see the annunciator is on, 0 amps on the left, higher on the right, back on, and they go back to about the same thing with the right. Right gen, 0 amps, higher amps on the left, back on. Right turn out westbound departure. So because this is a reduced visibility takeoff, pretty much throughout the takeoff roll, my eyes will be between in and outside. Once we're airborne, my eyes are going to be inside. Just because visibility is reduced so much, I need to make sure that all that stuff is going on. Alright, so we're looking for N2 rise, N1 rise, ITT rise.
jumping behind these four walls, hoping you come. It's just a cruel existence, like it's no point hoping at all. Baby, baby, I feel crazy all night and every day. Give me something, oh, but you say nothing. What is happening to me? I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in vain. And I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home.
I'm sitting eyes wide open and I got one thing stuck in my mind. Wondering if I dodged a bullet or just lost the love of my life. Oh, baby, baby, I feel crazy up all night and every day. I gave you something, but you gave me nothing. What is happening to me?
I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in pain. And I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back
I've
home.
been looking sad in all the nicest places.
Baby, baby, I feel crazy
I see you around in all these empty faces.
all night and every day.
I've been looking sad in all the nicest places.
Give me something, but you say nothing.
Now I'm in a cab, selling wake up places. What is happening to me?
I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in pain. And I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name.
Welcome back, YouTube. We're on Pilot Vlog episode number 1. We're in the middle of Gibson Park in Greensboro, North Carolina. We're about 2 miles into the woods. I gotta show you guys our view. Look at this. Middle of the woods, on a run. I'm losing motivation, but we got this cool view. Michael's with me. Anybody can just sit in an FBL, take a nap in the recliner, make your most out of a corporate pilot. You gotta go out and have some fun. I'm gonna go back and take a nap then. Right, we're still in the woods here, and we can hear a beaver. I wanna touch it.
Alright, we just got our rental car. It's a Hyundai piece of junk. And we're gonna go and get some lunch at, I think, what was the name of it? Is it Rio Grande or something like that?
Yeah, some Mexican food.
Good thing we're not flying back today. Explosive diarrhea is not a good thing when you're flying. Here we are at Rio Grande. We about to get our Taco Tuesday on. Oh yeah. Alright, we just checked into the hotel. Michael's already working on editing. I'm going to do the same. If you liked what you see on episode 1, consider liking and subscribing. I'll link his YouTube on, and it's his first vlog as well. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.